Hello, my name is Andrew, and you could put this kit together with me. So first you want to start off with this little base. Once you have the base down, you want to get these two gears. One says the right side, and one says the left side. Make sure the gears line up like that, and make sure the holes go inside like that. Once you have that stuck down, you want to get this, which is called a runway, just basically a long flat piece. You want to make sure holes line up just like that. Place it down just like that. After you have that, you want to get these two little L-shaped pieces like this. You want to put one on each side. Again, make sure the holes somewhat line up. That makes it easier in the future. So just like this. And like that. Once you have that, you want to get two screws ready. And now you want to put it through kind of like all the pieces. This part gets a little difficult. Got one side in. Sometimes it comes off, but you gotta just kind of put it in. You got this side. Just like that. You have all the screws in just like that. And now you just flip on this side where you have the screws. And now you can finally tighten it with these bolts right here. Just take one of these. Tighten it. It doesn't have to be super tight. It just has to be like barely hand tight. Because if it's too tight, it's gonna cause too much friction. Just like that. Another one right here. Just tighten it down like that. Just tighten off. You can always tighten it later. Optional piece if you want is this little screwdriver to get it even more tighter. But this is pretty tight, so I'm gonna leave it. Once you have this, we're ready to put the wings on. So this is the wing. So you see where the side was two holes. Put it through there like that. Same thing on the other side. Put it through the hole like that. Now we get another set of wings like this. Just lay it right up top. Make sure holes align. Make sure holes align. Now just put the bolt through, just like how you did for these screws. Like that. Just on the other side real quick. Gotta make sure these holes are aligned first before I can put them through. Otherwise they won't go through. Okay, one screw through. Put the other one through, just like that. See now, set the screws through the layers, just like that. Put up top. And now we have these little other L-shaped kind of like nuts, or like a double nuts. Got nuts on the bottom. So put one like this. Just tighten it. Just like that. Now you can do the other side. should be finished. Hello, I'm Andrew, and we're gonna put together this plane launcher. So first, you're gonna see this little like rectangle piece. This is the base. Place the base down on your table, and then you get these two gears. Make sure you got the right side and left side, and then get them to line up the holes. Once you line up the holes, grab this piece right here. It's basically just a longer piece, the base. Just goes right along, put them on top of the top two gears. Make sure the holes line up perfectly, just like that. And now we have these two little L-shaped pieces. These, just put on each side of the gear. Make sure holes line up, just like that. Make sure holes line up, just like that. Then get a screw, put it through, just like that. Take another screw, put it through just like that. I could flip it this side. You see the screws went through, just like that. You can see on this side, the screws went through. Okay, once we got that down, we can grab our two nuts, screw them. Screw them. They don't have to be really too tight. It's better if they're a little looser, actually. Makes the plane launcher work a little better. This little screwdriver is also included, so you can kind of just tighten it like that with this optional screwdriver. I don't really find it helpful, but you can use it if you want. And it moves like this freely. Next, we can get the wings. So just get a set of these wings. They have two holes right here, then a hole here. So make sure the two holes go right here. We're gonna do like one side at a time. Makes it a little easier. Get these, put them up, just like that. Take a screw, push it through, just like that. Get another screw, push it through, just like that. Then we're gonna flip it over. See this little out piece? Has little two nuts on it. Just put it right here. Kind of screwed in. Use the screws on this side. It's kind of screwed in. Just like that. And you can use this again. You can use the screwdriver if you want. I just like to hand tight these like that. Then we could try the other side. Bring it up like this. Just like that. Like this. Just like that. Put the screw through the holes, just like that. Put the screw through the holes, just like that. See, screws went through, it's just like a little stack. Screw it in like that, very easy. That's fine. Now we have little wings that go out like this. Okay, now we can put on our little washers at the end of our wings. So the order you want to do is just washer right in between and then screws on top. So we could start with screws on top, which would be a little easier. Then we could put the washer in between. So again, I got the screw on top, washer, then I'm putting our washer in the middle. Just kind of just like that, like that. So I just like put one side in and I just put it. And now we got a little nut on the bottom, this too. Perfect. Now we do the same thing on the other side. Again, washer, screw, washer, and then another washer in between. So put this like this. Put another washer just like this, right on top. So you can kind of squish them together, just like that. Put this one nut on top, just like that. Tie it up. Doesn't want to be too tight. Now this should be like very stable. Pretty cool. And now we could put on our little handles to actually hold this thing. So we have two L brackets right here. So make sure this chunkier part goes up front, just like this. And then we're gonna get our little zip tie. And we're just gonna loop it around like this and just put it on. These zip ties just hold on this bracket piece so it won't come off. And we just do this on the bottom. Loop the zip tie through a hole. Like that. And then we just take this, put it kind of just like that. And boom, it's pretty tight. Okay, so we got this side zip tied on. Now we just do the other side. Put it through the hole, just like that. Put it on the little hook. Just like that. Doing this side too. Put zip tie through the hole. Kind of just shimmy it on there. Like that. That should be pretty stable now. Now our final piece for the handle is this. Put on a zip tie, just like this. Tie it on. Zip tie. Just tie it on. So it should look at just long just like that. And now we finally have a little handle. We're gonna hold our launcher in just like this. Okay, now we can finally add our spring. So this is our spring. It's a little bendy spring. We just kind of shimmy it onto these two little poles. So I do on this side first. That. Then get on this side too. Like that. That's all you need. Kind of go like that. That's your spring on there. Now it's a little elastic, so it won't move as much. Our final step is to add our string to each side of the wing. So I'll start on this side first. Kind of just want to make two simple knots, nothing too complex. It's like one like that. Another knot like that. I add one more just for good luck. Just doing simple over and under knot like that. That's pretty strong. Just do it one more time on this side. So just make sure that when you pull the string through, it's taut like that. Now you can make another round of knots. Like that. Over and under, just like that. that. One more time, third time for a charm. Over and under, just like that. And then boom, our plane launcher is done. Now to get our plane ready for prep, you fold your paper airplane. I just made this simple design. It's got a little pointy. Then you take your hook and you just kind of slide it on there, just like that. Then you take your one last final zip tie, kind of just put it down and under, and then down under, and then hook it through. And then boom, your plane launcher is done. Just like that. Now this hook goes on this. So it's kind of like a plane launcher. So then you hold, to shoot it, you hold it by that. You grip the handle, go like this. And see how it's kind of like a slingshot? And now this can make the plane go kind of far, just like that. And to reload, you just get the hook again and just pull back, just like that. A secondary optional step is there is one more spring you could add. This gives it more power. It's a little harder to pull back, but it does give it a little more power. I'd recommend just the one spring. The second spring's kind of over redundant. And then one last step you could do is you could take some scissors and cut the ends off these zip ties since they're a little bit annoying. And then boom, that's your plane launcher fully finished.